Hi everyone. This reading today is for Scorpio. I felt really pulled to come on and do the star signs, especially with the planetary alignments at the moment. We've got the upcoming new moon solar eclipse on the 25th as well. And not only that, but on that same day, Saturn station retrogrades. So that is really a time to release on the upcoming days towards that new moon solar eclipse. But it's also a time where restrictions, delays, outdated beliefs and habits and rules are really going to start to move away from your energy, is what I want to say. Jupiter enters Pisces on the 28th, and Mars goes station direct as well. So that is all about, after releasing all of that, Mars is that planet of energy and action and desire. And they also embody a real sense of leadership as well, confidence, and they're brave. So you're going to be really shifting. Things are really going to start changing. And I don't know about anybody else, but this really is quite a huge shift we've got coming in. And that is why I'm feeling pulled to read for all signs and have a look at what they can expect moving towards this period. So let's take a look and see. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to cleanse my space here. And let's take a look. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. What do you have for Scorpio, please? Excuse me. And as we've got Jupiter moving into Pisces, I wanted to get some cards from this deck because it's the Psychic Tarot for the heart, and Venus is all about love. I think Venus moves into Scorpio as well. Yes, so that's all about love, beauty, charm, adoration, pleasure, attraction. It can also symbolize money as well. And Venus is moving into your sign. And the new moon solar eclipse is also in your sign. So your ruling planet being Scorpio, that brings in a lot of transformation and change. So we've got Mars that goes station direct into Scorpio. So this is really urging you to take action. Use that fresh new energy to go after something that you desire. Venus moving into Scorpio means that we're going to love more deeply. Things that we have a passion for are going to feel more profound and deep for us. So let's see, what do we have for Scorpio, please? Message for Scorpio. Master, I love it. Anything else? These cards are quite big. Oh, thank you. Beautiful. So we've got this first card, Master. So this is really lovely. This is really encouraging you to take on them leadership roles, to take control of where you're headed, take control over how you feel about situations as well. And then we see the Observe card. So this really tells me that there's many things that you probably desire. There's many things that you want to do. We have Observe. So this is really encouraging you to take a look into these different pathways, these different avenues that you have. Don't lock away your heart anymore. Don't suppress how you feel about this situation. The guidance here is to take action and head towards it because it brings happiness. We've got this rainbow here. So maybe you've been receiving downloads. I want to say that you've been receiving downloads clairsentiently. It's almost like your guides are putting the impression on you through your sensations, through your feelings, as well as intuitive thoughts. But it's like you're feeling it more than you're hearing it, is what I want to say. And then we have the card of open up. So this is really encouraging you to work on opening your crown chakra so that you can continue receiving those messages. Open up to any possibilities, really. You are the master of your own journey. You can see what lies ahead. I feel like you've got a few things held in your vision that you'd really like to do. And why not? Why not try them all and see which one feels best for you? But you've definitely got the potential to manifest this in for yourself. Really follow your heart and open up. The more open you become to it, the more you can really start planning and putting that into action. And then we've got the solar plexus card staring up at me. So this is encouraging you to have the confidence and to work on your self-esteem if that is what's holding you back. Just move towards things that make you happy. If this makes you happy, if it feels good, go for it. And I feel in turn, it's going to help build that confidence and self-esteem for you. Be compassionate with yourself. Love yourself enough to go after this. Know that you deserve it. That's also what I'm hearing. So, what else can we add to this, please? What else, please? I'm really sensing a scattered energy with you as well, Scorpio. So I don't know if you're feeling scattered. Maybe what I'm also hearing is no matter how much you ground, you're still feeling quite scattered. So it's how you're thinking towards situations. I feel like the scattery feeling is more so in your mindset, really, more than your body. So it's about calming your mind. The more you calm your mind down, the more you'll be able to receive those messages and feel which is the best direction for you to go in. And this is beautiful. We've got love. I really feel pulled to come to this first. Okay, so this is the card of love. But what I feel it's saying to you is that you need to express your love more. What appears to me in this image is a rose quartz around the throat chakra. So maybe you want to carry some rose quartz with you more. Maybe you'd like to meditate with it placed on your throat chakra. So this helps you express as well. Maybe this is why I was sensing that scattered energy. This can be expressing your love towards somebody or expressing yourself clearly with somebody close to you. So that is definitely coming up as well. So I've just placed that under the open card. So that is really saying to me that you need to be open to expressing your feelings. Thank you. We have truth, and I feel like this is really encouraging you to speak the truth, absolutely. And another message that came up in Libra's reading is to just follow your true, authentic self. So be true to you, stay true to you. You authentically is the master of your journey ahead, can give you that control in your direction moving forwards. So really look within yourself, look deep within yourself. Notice how you feel about situations, but more importantly, stay true to you. Express yourself with truth. And then we have inspiration, which is beautiful. And this is, again, encouraging you to go after things that inspire you, to go after things that build your self-esteem, your courage and your confidence. But more importantly, bring in that happiness. And this really is, this ball of fire is placed around the solar plexus, which is, it's your personal power, which is why we see Master here. It's your main energy center in the center of your body, and it represents your personal power. It represents confidence, self-esteem, joy and happiness, finding things that make you happy. So really, again, this is coming under the Observe card. So really look at what inspires you. Concentrate on how that makes you feel, but more importantly, just trust and believe that you do have the confidence to bring it in for yourself. You have the confidence to imagine it, visualize it, picture it, so that you can manifest that in for yourself. And then we see the card of courage. And what I'm being made aware of straight away is that these three cards are following on from these three. But this, I feel I need to place solely on its own. Thank you. Okay, I understand. So this courage card is to be placed and left on its own, just here. And I feel the reason for that is because this is really going to not only spark your inspiration, not only spark who you truly are, your inner power, your need to express, that manifestation. It's also going to it's just going to bring through this real streak of independence is what I want to say. So it says courage. So the more you work upon your self-esteem and your confidence, the more courage that's going to give you, the more internal power it's going to give you. It's taking on that energy of action. But this I feel is something that you're going to do alone. And I'm also hearing as well, it's going to put you in true alignment with who you are. This, honestly, this is a really profound shift for us all, collectively. It's unbelievable, and it's the first time in a couple of years that I've felt such a huge shift for us all. I think the last one was 2020, and that was when the pandemic came in, and I really sensed massive changes coming in when that occurred. That was crazy. And I feel like this is a real similar energetic shift for us all. It's big. It's really gonna, I just feel like it's just going to align us with who we truly are and why we're truly here. It's going to be such a deep change, a real profound change that is very much needed for us all as well. So let's see what else we have. But this journey is for you and for you alone. excuse me. I've got a stinking cold, so excuse me. Let's see what else, please, Spirit. What else do you have for Scorpio? Thank you. Okay, that's that scattered energy I was sensing in the mind, the Seven of Air. So this is probably involving a lot of overthinking. It's definitely scattered thoughts, and that's exactly what I was sensing. So they're really urging you to be patient with yourself, to quieten down your mind if you can. So it's like your mind is overrunning in all different areas, and through I feel like if the more you meditate and the more that you continue grounding yourself, maybe you need to ground yourself a little bit more at this time, but meditation is really going to help you get a control over where your thoughts are sending you, because this then starts to come in as overwhelm in the mind, and that's what they're really trying to move you away from. It's all about just gaining peace of mind. You see the two doves either side there, that's just that longing for peace in the mind. And then you see the little bird there looking up, and this is a message to you from them that if your mind is all over the place and you've not got peace of mind, you're not going to receive those messages moving forward. If you've been asking for direction, it's now time to clear your mind, bring peace into your mind so that you can really hear the messages that are going to come in for you. And then we have patience, temperance in the traditional tarot, number 14. So this is representing a change, absolutely. So I'm not surprised to see this. This is a change, but it's also urging you to moderate things in your life. So this could actually indicate that you could be overindulging in things that probably aren't the greatest for your health at the moment, or your mindset. You know, if this doesn't resonate with overindulgence for you, then the message mainly is just indulging in too much thought is what I want to say. So you're just being asked to be patient with yourself, have patience with the situation, know that those changes are coming in for you, and just also know that whatever is meant for you will come for you in the right time. Queen of Water, again, pay attention to how you feel about the situation. Pay attention to definitely how you feel about your movement forward, which pathway you're going to take, which decision you will make. And again, if you make a decision to go after just one thing right now, you're going to need peace of mind to be able to achieve that. Let's get some more, please. I do feel like extra grounding is necessary. And what I'm also being made aware of is really ensuring that you're not just using your environment to ground. Your intent behind it is just as important as the environment that you put yourself in to ground yourself. So say, for example, you're going out into nature and you're sitting by the water in nature. That in itself is very grounding. But I'm also receiving that the more that you put your intent behind it, the more you speak out loud or even put the intent behind it in your mind. It's like speaking aloud in your mind. So even if you were to just say to yourself, I am grounded, I am rooted, I am centered. Even you can even visualize that you've got like a plug, and one end is connected to your base chakra, and the other side is the pin plug, and you can actually visualize it feeding deep down into the earth, and you can see that connection and plug that in so that you're very rooted and grounded into Mother Earth. Um, I'm just getting that message of intent behind it, and again, not just relying on your surroundings, but really visualizing that connection with Mother Earth. That again will help you balance your mind, and I do feel that more meditation is needed for you. Again, this is guidance and advice, so it's down to your own free will whether you choose to do that or not. Thank you very much. Messages for Scorpio and their highest good, please. Anything else? I could feel another card coming out there. Thank you. So, first of all, we've got the Two of Swords. So here's that decision. The decision that you need to make. Now, I'm really being pulled back to this card here. So, if this decision of yours is in regards to somebody where you need to express your love towards them, or you need to express how you truly feel towards someone close to you, I do really sense that you've been dilly-dallying over it, which is again why your thoughts may be scattered. You might be kind of going over certain scenarios in your head, or acting out, visualizing how you're going to start the conversation. It's almost like you're stumbling over expressing your love or expressing your true feelings towards somebody close to you. So again, this is really encouraging you to make that decision, because it's just going to bring in that much needed balance for you. You know, there's something that there's also something that Spirit are trying to show you that you can't quite see at the moment. This is why I'm hearing meditation very strongly for you. Like, meditation is important. Really, really grounding yourself and meditating as often as you can. And that doesn't mean sitting in a yoga pose and doing all sorts of different positions. It can literally just be washing the dishes, hoovering, polishing, planting flowers. Whatever brings you that space where you can just let your mind wander or quieten down. It's really about quietening your mind down and gaining the balance and peace of mind, really. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is really encouraging you to regain your focus, make the decision to express how you feel, definitely. Make the decision to concentrate on one thing. That's what I'm hearing. So although you may have many things that you want to put into action and you're not quite sure which one to go for, we do see an indecision here. This is asking you to take your time, be patient with yourself, really focus on maybe just one thing for now, so that you're not overwhelming your mind. So this is something that you can plan your movement towards. The Knight of Pentacles just represents somebody moving slowly towards something. And this is why we see the card of patience here. So moderating how you move towards it, moderating how you think towards it. But just remember to be patient with yourself. Earth signs are very patient, they're very practical and logical, and they plan their movements forward, which is why it brings in the stability with whatever they put their energy into. So this is really encouraging you to take your time, to be patient with yourself and the situation, because once you've reached what pathway you're going to take, it's going to bring in stability for you. It really will. Seeing a pentacle there. What else, please? Scorpio. The Hermit. And here we go, the Hermit. So this is really encouraging you to go within. The answers you seek, you will find within you. You can gain support and advice from people external to you, and that can be very helpful. But your higher self is your navigating system in life, as well as your intuition. But your higher self really will, and it just presses upon you which direction you need to move in. And I really do feel like you will gain this insight clairsentiently more than anything. It's all about how you feel. It's all about those feelings and sensations that are placed on you when you go within. So really pay attention to how you feel when you think about whatever pathway this is moving forward for you. You will find the answers within. And I just see that staff as, after that phase of going within, you're ready to take action. You've got your higher self there guiding the way, and you're just going to move with that and trust it, because it's going to move you in the most perfect direction. And then we have the Page of Cups. So this really does represent good news coming in. It also represents the beginning of something new, which is wonderful. But again, it's about trusting your higher self, following your intuition. But we've got cups here, so I'm just being moved towards the emotion. So again, another card of asking you to concentrate on the emotion behind whatever this is that you want to do. Trusting that emotion, knowing that it's going to fulfill you at the same time, which is really important. And we're under the Courage card here. Yeah, the more you pay attention to how you feel towards it emotionally, I just feel like you are going to be guided more by the way you feel about it. There's such a passion for something here, for many things actually, but I do see you going after one thing, and it's going to be so fulfilling. It's going to fill you full of passion. It's going to really fill your cup. That is what I'm really feeling for you. And I really feel like I need to get more cards, so we're going to carry on. Two of Pentacles, that's that going back and forth, juggling too much, too many things going on for you right now, which is causing your mind to drift around all over the shop. And we have these three that have flipped over there. So we have the World on the top there. We have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so this World card, this is saying to you that there is achievement here for you. There's success and accomplishment. So this is really moving away from anything that no longer serves a purpose moving forward. This is really representing a shift. This is closing out an old cycle, of course. And really more than anything, just looking forward to achieving something for yourself, because you are going to embody that energy of strength, of determination and willpower, and you're just going to go. You're going to go after what this is. It's all about going after what just ignites that fire within you again. You are gonna feel much more balanced once you really work on grounding yourself more with intent. There's just an energy of achievement, of balance and of action. The Four of Cups. So this is just really saying that you might be feeling a little bit fed up right now, a little bit stuck. Not really. It's like there's too many options again, and there's probably several things. Well, we see four things. These these faces here just represent four different choices for me, and that is what I'm really sensing. And then we've got the Four Cups in the Four of Cups. So again, it's really a repeating message, encouraging you to, yes, continue looking at all avenues, at all areas, all options, but at the same time, it's encouraging you to. I'm hearing weigh up the pros and cons. So, which one would fulfill you more? There's going to be one that's going to stand out to you more than anything. One will stand out more. One will make you feel a certain frequency from it. It will just. I really feel like it will just, from nowhere, spontaneously, it will give you the feeling that that is the right one to go after. It's just going to be this one thing. And I really feel like it's going to pull you out of this fog, this feeling of being fed up. It's going to really help settle your mind. So again, really trusting in your higher self and listening to those messages coming in. Meditation, I just keep hearing meditation. So the guidance here for you is to really meditate as often as you can. And Seven of Wands, this is just indicating that even though there's been battles and struggles and a lot, still again I'm hearing a lot of overthinking. This is just saying to you that even if you feel like giving up, if you feel like you've had to protect yourself for quite some time, now it's time to continue raising that baton in your hand and continue fighting and moving forward. There's no need to protect yourself anymore, is what I want to say. And you've got that brand new opening behind you, that doorway. There's something here where you've really had to protect yourself. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay. This is the Star card. This is really beautiful. And I don't. There's a sense of there's a sense of you feeling the need to protect yourself over something that you've really hoped and wished for. This is really strange. There's something that you've really hoped and wished for, but there's this need to protect it. and defend it for some reason. I don't know if that resonates with a specific few of you, or maybe even one of you, but there's something here that it's something that you've really, really longed to do, and there's just this need to protect it or defend it or fight for it. Maybe, okay, thank you. It's like you're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself, that's what I'm hearing. And again, you're probably fighting yourself by letting your mind overrun and overthink about the situation, when really the guidance here and advice is to 100% trust how you feel about it. Because if you go solely on how you feel, it's just going to put you in that energy of control. You're going to know where you're headed. And it brings me back to that master card. You're going to be the master over your emotions. You're going to be able to control where it is you're heading, and you'll feel much more emotionally balanced. So maybe you've been having to protect your emotions as well. Thank you. Protecting your emotions. But the King of Cups, I do see you gaining control over that though. You will gain control. If there's been difficulty in expressing your emotions, then I feel that's going to correct itself. I feel like you're going to be able to do that. But overall, there's just this real sense of reaching that emotional stability for you. This is a journey that's just going to spark that inspiration and really bring out that independence. I'm also hearing you've allowed your emotions to hold you back. This is why this Seven of Wands is appearing. So even if you've been too much in your head, it's almost like you've allowed your emotions to hold you back for too long now, and it's time to move away from that so you can, bring in what inspires you. Really start to achieve and accomplish something for yourself. This is something for yourself, nobody else. That message of independence is very clear. That's exactly what I was getting. That is exactly what I was getting, thank you. The message I also received from this as well is it's almost like you're fighting against your connection with Source. You're fighting against your true spiritual nature as well. Like maybe there's and also another message of connecting and exercising your abilities. It's like there's a big part of you that wants to open up to your spiritual abilities, but then it's like your emotions stop you from doing that. So maybe you fear opening up to spirit. For whatever personal reason. I feel like I could go a little bit too deep here. So I'm going to leave that there. But yeah, there is a real strong message of opening up spiritually, really exercising your abilities. And it's like you're fighting that. So it's like, half of you wants to, half of you doesn't. And that's probably where this imbalance is coming in as well. Not just emotionally, but mentally. So again, trust how you feel. If you feel that it's the right time for you to open up spiritually, then I really feel like you should. If you feel that it's not the right time, again, go with how you feel. Okay, look at this. You've got wise leader. You are a beacon for others. How beautiful. So this new direction you're going to take alone, independently, is really going to be of help to others, of service to others. So again, coming back to opening up your spiritual abilities, maybe this is your purpose. That is really coming through strongly. Oh my goodness. And then we've got finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Look at this. So this is really opening up to who you are and why you're here. Love it. Maybe it's just that lack of confidence. You are a leader. You're a leader. And you know, I feel as though this card is coming through for you because, more so because you've had to really experience some deep life challenges. And it's like that warrior mode, isn't it? You know, you can really step into your mastery because you've experienced so many important life lessons. It's like warrior mode. You no longer need to keep this locked up. You need to show who you truly are. No matter what you've been through, no matter what your story is, I want to say. It's that leader within you. And you can lead because you will have gained so much wisdom, overcoming the challenges that you've had put on your path. And if you just see in the background, just that, all those mountains and peaks that, you know, you've had to really experience very deep life lessons, but you've overcome them. You've reached the top of those mountains there, and you are that warrior. And absolutely, that makes you a perfect leader because you've experienced so much that just gives you that wisdom on your belt, the knowing, the understanding, the empathy, the compassion. Oh, I knew this huge shift was something big for everybody. So this is really encouraging you to open your spiritual abilities and to be of service to others, because you can lead, you can even teach if that's something that you've wanted to do. Even guide, be that shoulder, that listening ear, that the healer. A healer doesn't necessarily need to place their hands upon anybody. You can heal somebody just by being there, by listening. Something so little can heal so many people that may seem little to you but means the world to others. Beautiful. And then you've got reaching your destination. Your light is shining so brightly. How beautiful. And you will reach your destination. Transformation. Just go with the flow. Go with wherever your heart takes you, and just go with the flow and the direction of life and where it's going to place you, because that is complete trust and faith in the universe and your spirit guides and the angels, directing you on the right pathway and exactly where you need to be. Beautiful. So I really hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you many love and blessings. Take care.